Cutlass from 2017 is the new first full feature film by director Darisha Beresford and is the movie-length version of the 12-minute short that she produced back in 2013, also called The Cutlass. Both productions dramatise a true event, and The Cutlass bases its structure around a male antagonist and young female protagonist, fending for herself in the jungle lands upon the island of Trinidad. Joanna is a young woman who cares for her cancer-fighting father, a battle he is losing, but he wants his daughter to be able to live her own life. A promising student, Joanna's father encourages her to act upon her aspirations and to fill out her college application, particularly with a chance of being awarded a scholarship. She is clearly devoted to her father, but does at least act upon his encouragement to take a short break, a weekend away with her friends to the beachfront coast of the island. All starts well, but of course goes awry as Joanna and her friends are watched from a close distance, hiding up on a hilltop, looking down upon the group of friends on the beach. And when darkness falls and the friends regroup at a beachfront residence, the troublesome island vagrant comes unwelcomed a-calling. Threateningly armed with a long-bladed machete, which is referred in the region here as a cutlass, a loaded pistol, a face covered by a crude balaclava with eyes and mouth pierce open slits, the guy bullies the gathered friends and has them gather up their wallets and jewellery. This is an opportunist robbery, but as events play out, it is not just money and trinkets that the desperate vagrant takes. When he leaves off into the surrounding tropical jungle under the cover of darkness, he is dragging a shaken Joanna along with him. Joanna is soon told by her sociopath abductor that if she keeps her mouth shut, he will not kill her. Pulled along by rope-bound hands, Joanna and captor arrive at a ramshackle, metal-clad shack in the depth of the jungle foliage, and here the guy reveals his face, and the movie plays forward upon the dynamic between the two. The guy resents Joanna for what he sees as someone with a far richer and privileged lifestyle to that of his own, and sees her as a payday to set himself up with a new life. Trading Places has its own price to pay though, of course, and Joanna's father, when expected to pay the guy a ransom, leaves matters to the police, but with the aid of one of Joanna's friends and the kinship of locals, sets out to track his daughter and his kidnapper down himself. The movie is inherently a steady-paced study of two characters from diversely different lifestyle backgrounds who ultimately are both struggling to make it in the world where life has actually dealt them both a challenging hand. The piece as a whole plays out like a reenactment of the based upon true events here, and as such delivers a slower paced docudrama style rather than a true movie look and feel, giving it much more of a mid-evening TV drama to its design and delivery. The colloquial dialect is hard to follow with ease though throughout, which is likely to be tricky to come to terms with for the larger Western audiences. A forced rape scene at gunpoint also adds an unwelcome dynamic to proceedings, hitting home the realism of the based upon a true event here redeemed and delivered in The Cutlass. A bold and studious drama financed by the Trinidad and Tobago state equities groups that tells its story competently with a 4 out of 10 scorecard here, and applaud it for the efforts supplied from all involved. Whichever way you look at it, the Cutlass certainly is a bold and brave production. Certainly worth considering a watch at the very least. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.